everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're putting a game day twist on a classic chicken parm sandwich. We're making chicken parm meatball sliders. And you know why. It's EasyAF. Okay, so I'm using ground chicken for my meatballs. I'm using the basics of how I make any kind of meatball, and I always make a binder. In fancy culinary language, it's called a panade, but really it's just milk and breadcrumb. So I take the panko Japanese breadcrumb, I put some milk on it. That's about a half a cup of panko, 3/4 cup of milk. Let that sit while you're mixing everything else. I use shallots and garlic. I don't use raw white onion because for the chicken, I think it's too harsh. So 1 shallot, a couple cloves of garlic, an egg always also for binder, some dried oregano, always gives that classic red sauce Italian flavor, obviously salt and pepper. Now, if you want to make a little tester of this before you form them all into meatballs, I highly recommend that. I'm also using Parmesan cheese. That's about half a cup. And pecorino cheese. Pecorino gives it a lot of saltiness, which I love, especially with chicken. Chicken meat doesn't have a lot of its own richness to it. It's pretty bland, so you need to put a lot of flavor in. We mix this up. I'm gonna use a spoon now, but to form the meatballs, I'm totally gonna use my hands. And of course, wash them before I assemble my sandwiches. So this is a great way to do something different, right? It's not just a meatball slider. It's not just a burger slider. It's really everything. I love a good chicken parm hero or hoagie, depending on where you're from. And this combines all the things I love. Okay, so after the breadcrumb absorbs the milk, I've already added a little bit, and that's really my binder. And it also is tender, yet holds it together. And these are gonna look really loose compared to your normal style meatballs. So I'm just gonna spoon them out into the tray. I don't even need to form them. And think about it. You want them to be the same size as the slider bun. So that's what you're gonna do when you portion them. And then they're gonna go into, I'm gonna put these in a hot oven. I'm doing a 450-degree oven because I want these to cook real quick, but I want them to cook through. Okay, I've got the meatballs portioned out. I'm gonna bake them at 450, and then I'm gonna take their temperature. They should be 165 degrees internal temperature, fully cooked. All right. Look at those babies. Okay, what I'm gonna do to make this really convenient is smother these in the marinara, put the cheese on top, and then they're going on the slider buns. So these are 165 degrees internal temperature. Can you hear me over the sizzle? Oh. And then I like to use mozzarella and provolone. Get real cheesy with it. All right, let's get our melt on. Go back in. I'm on a broil, so it's gonna melt quick. Okay, look at that cheese pull. That's what I'm talking about. And it's juicy, and it's splashed on my blouse, but that's okay because it's game day. We like to get messy on game day, so don't wear your best shirt. Get ready to get messy. My hands are so cheesy. And I'm gonna do one more. And I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna wanna go back for seconds on these. Oh my God. You can serve them with extra sauce. Give them a little fresh basil. And they were, come on, they were EasyAF.